Hey everybody. So, whoa, what a beautiful day, right? I'm not complaining, but if I look into the sun where you can see my face, woo, I can't see you, can't see the screen. If I look away, then you can't see me. So look at this day though. Oh my gosh, unbelievably beautiful. I just got done teaching my third class for the day, and so much goodness on my heart. Oh my God, I have the best life. I just got done teaching a group of about 16 senior citizens, Tai Chi for arthritis, and I just love what I do. I love my life. It's a beautiful day. Listen, I wanted to jump on here because I was inspired by, it's something I've seen and I've witnessed. You know, when you become a transformation coach, you kind of get trained and then things kind of stick out at you like a sore thumb, right? And I've noticed it for a long time, but someone had placed a comment on, I had put a comment up on Facebook last night or the night before that said, what if the most powerful thing we could do is to be at peace? And someone answered that by saying something like, and be complacent against social injustice? No, thank you, I'm not buying, or something like that. And I am so grateful that that person really felt safe enough and felt to share that perspective. But I want to talk to you a little bit about that perspective, because here's what often happens to us and why we develop a perspective of conflict energy, and how we segregate from one another. Me against you, you against me, us against them, or us against it. And maybe that it is a relationship in your life, or maybe that it is a career, a job, a coworker, an adult child. A child is not an adult, whatever. It seems to be there's like this separation, this segregation. I see it a lot in parenting. Oh, I'm just trying to find a nice place here. It's hard because that beautiful sun. I see it a lot in parenting. I see a lot of, that conflict energy in, we think that it's almost like we think we have to lay down this hammer fist and be emotionally reactive in order to gain any authority in our lives over what we value and what's important to us. In fact, it's actually happening. It happens at the school level. It's happening in one of my local schools, and it's really a shame because, you guys, it's fear-based, and it is creates a fear-based culture where people are afraid. They're afraid to speak up. They're afraid to speak their mind. They're afraid to talk about what's important to them. And I think a really important step for us is to begin to realize that we can connect with our higher self. We can connect with source energy. We can connect with that which you call God, with our spirituality, and we can become people at peace even when we are surrounded by what we perceive as being wrongs and social injustices and terrible things. And I, quite frankly, and this isn't just my belief, there's a lot of evidence to show this to be true. And it's also what, pick up a book by the Dalai Lama or the Reverend Tutu or Eckhart Tolle, or listen to Ilana Van Zandt, or, what this is all about, you guys, is being at peace within the midst of this stuff. And that is the absolute essential foundation to Gandhi's Be the Change. You don't have to be easily triggered, emotionally responsive, coming into the ring with your fists up in order to affect change. In fact, you probably, because of the nature of energy, are more than likely contributing more energy of segregation and separation. You guys, I have very strong values, opinions, and feelings about social injustice and poverty and racism and the state of the environment. But I'm not going to let it rob me of my internal peace as a human being on this earth, because my personal experience and the experience of many others, and now that I know about energy, I know why this happens. It puts me at odds with the very world that I long to love and to be love in. So I can both care passionately and deeply and stay grounded and steadfast in my peace. And it is my opinion that when I am anything less than that, I am giving my power away. I am allowing that circumstance, that situation, that which I am passionate about, that situation that I don't want to see or don't wish didn't happen, I am allowing it to rob me of my peace and my joy and the reason I am here on this earth, which is to give love. And I'm so inspired because, you guys, I started a new program called Be Your Best Self. And, I have a couple of students that are, they're just 3 weeks in and already they're like, Mitzi, I have dealt with depression since I was a teenager. I have been to therapists since I was 16 years old, and now I'm 50 years old and I have never ever had opportunity to feel this much love and to experience this much softness, this much divine feminine energy. I have never looked at these things from this perspective before. And I feel, not only, the lady said, my beautiful client said, not only do I see the light at the end of the tunnel, I do see the light at the end of the tunnel, but I am experiencing it's like a ringing church bell of truth. It's like, oh my gosh, yes, yes, yes. And so, you guys, be at peace. Try to find your peace. Try to function in your peace, not just when things around you are good. That's the easy part. It's easy to be at peace, to take care of yourself, to not be triggered, to be happy, to be joyful, to be healthy. It's easy to do that when everything is going the way we want it to go. That's the freaking easy part. The real juice and the real joy and the real freedom is when we allow ourselves to feel that passion, honor that passion, let it pass however it wants to pass, and just be grounded in peace. Be grounded in peace. The power of now, accepting what is. I believe it's the Buddhists that say the definition of hell is resisting what is in this moment. So I love you. I don't usually say namaste, but I feel like saying that today. So, my brothers and sisters, you'll become a better warrior for that which you are championing and that which you feel needs to change by becoming the change and finding that peace. Are we in it 24/7? No, we're human beings. We have the human element. We were given feelings for a reason. But does it rob me of my joy? Does it take me down below my knees? Absolutely not. Do I harangue about it constantly and get on Facebook and look for 15,000 allies because I feel like I'm at war? I don't. And I'm not going to apologize for that because it took me well over 40 years to love this life, to love me, to love this life no matter how much money I'm making, no matter how people are treating me, to love this body, to love this being no matter what she weighs. And I have so much more love to give and so much more understanding. And I'm able to hold this space for my clients and my programs and in my one-on-ones. And even yesterday, I put a post, I've had a lot of likes on it, a Tai Chi student, just to clarify, you guys, the reason she came over and she thanked me, it wasn't because of the Tai Chi. She's taken several Tai Chi classes with me, so she knows me. And she hears what I am teaching, and she sees who I am and what I am here to represent. And she had asked me after class, she was going to be going into a challenge, what she thought was going to be a challenging situation with a dear loved one. And she said, you know, what would you do? And I said, I would be love. I would be love. And I said a lot more other things. And that's when she came back 2 days later, and the tears rolled down her cheeks, and she said, it went beautifully. It was amazing. And just thank you for reminding me that all I had to do was love. Love, love, love. Love will out, people. I love you. Let's get past this. It's time for us to evolve past all this bullshit we've been living in. And you know, let's give thanks and rejoice for how bad things got for a while and are getting for a while. Let's see that maybe things are going to come to a head, and white flags are going to go up and say, take me, I love you. I don't care anymore how different you are than me. Let's just figure this out. All right, you guys, bye.